Well, we're out early today because it's going to be warm, and we're having a nice walk by the reserve. What I want to mention today is how people tell me that because I say the best way to get your dog to respond to you as a willing partner is to stay home for a couple of weeks, not taking them out for a walk yet, because dogs don't need a walk, but that's for another day, and to build the relationship with them, the one whereby they can put their trust in you. You can teach them recall, you can teach them how to walk nicely with good manners on a lead. All of this stuff is invaluable, because when you teach them correctly, what you do is take all that education out with you. So you've taught a dog to walk nicely on lead, then that's what it's going to do. Even though at home you're going to start without a lead at all. You're going to have literally your dog, nothing on it, nothing, it's not wearing anything, and it's going to enjoy it. So make it a game, make it fun. My two dogs here, if you have to keep them on a lead, I mean, this is a nature reserve, so of course that's the main reason they're on lead, but if you do, they're still going to get a lot out of it. Look, there's grass to chew, there's sniffs to investigate. So this is their time. When I put them back on slip lead, that means walk nicely with me, which I educated them about when they came to me. And then of course we get the people who say, well, mine's a rescue dog. Yeah, it makes no difference. In fact, getting a rescue dog and starting straight away with it is almost as easy as starting with a puppy. It's the poor people whose dogs have not believed in them as leader, taken on the responsibility and taken over that take the convincing. Now here you see two gentlemen there enjoying the reserve. My dogs walk past everybody. This is because I don't let them bother people, and people aren't allowed to bother them. So those gentlemen are a pack together, we're a pack together. The good thing about staying home and getting yourself sorted first is that during that time you can put in your plans of action for being proactive. And by that, so she's beginning to flag. We haven't gone our usual distance, but today she's not really keen, so I think it's just getting warm. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So you become proactive. I'm out with my dogs. I've got the slip leads around my neck, and of course armed with my poo bags because I'm in the countryside. Fine, but you can become equally as proactive with everything else. So let's just look at my two investigating, having a good sniff. If somebody were to walk near us, I'd walk away. I'd gather them up. I'd take the leads. These two a little bit shorter, so as I'm taking control of the situation and walking past. If we see somebody with a dog, I pop their slip leads back on. And again, give them a wide berth. You may hear the cows mooing. You see, we know that's cows in the field. To them, it's lunch. And of course, they were listening to the birds flying overhead. I can look and see magnificent Canada geese. What they see again is lunch. So you can become completely proactive. When you do that, then every walk you go on with your dogs is a joy. I mean, we're out here now. You see the leads are relaxed, no strain for them. She's just having a little potter at her pace, and I do go their pace when it's here. I knew it was keen to get out here because they usually like the grass to chew. Let's see if she does today. I'm quite happy. Yep. You see, you can get yourself into little patterns. There's a patch of grass over here she usually gives some attention to. So when mine are on long line like this, it is as if they were running free. And you can still get as much out of life because you now become more in tune with your dogs. They choose you as leader because everything you've done in those 2 weeks at home proved to them that you're up to the job. And then all you do is you maintain it for life. Every day. Amersham bonding, my method is not a training method. It's a way of life. And once you get it into the dog that this is the way things are, the dog will respond. Because people think a dog wants to challenge them. They don't. They don't want to challenge, but they do have to test you every day. So every time they think they see something or hear something that's a danger and they bark, you thank them. You never know when that's going to be. You just deal with it at the time and easily. So when people tell me that, you know, they can't be bothered the 2 weeks at home or it's too much to ask, I actually think that my method's ideal for lazy people, because you never have to be in a situation where the dog's going to react in an undesirable way. You're going to be embarrassed or angry. You know, it's all down to the quality of life that working at home for those magic 2 weeks will give you, and it will assure you. And yes, I will stand here as long as they want to sniff. And once they're ready to move on, we move on. This is, of course, the obligatory roll. Then she'll have her shake. You know, life's charming with dogs that are educated. But if they're in a muddle, see, I knew she was beginning to puff a bit. This is her way. It goes the shake. You see, everything you know. So this is because we know each other so well. And because I've stood still, he's looking at me and saying, "What are you doing now?" He doesn't mind. It's fun. And she's going to have another roll. Oh, that's lovely. They're relaxed. They're happy. And so am I. But it did take those 2 weeks initially at home. No walks, no nothing. Let's get prepared for it all. So we're proactive and happy. And then we just live our mission. It's easy. Really is for the lazy person. But it's up to people to decide for themselves.